My name is Lucia. Welcome to my first YouTube video for my new YouTube channel. In this video, I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me, introduce myself, kind of explain like why I'm even doing this in the first place. It has truly been a long time coming. I wanted to be on YouTube, I think, since like grade 10. Me and my friend from high school were making makeup videos. Back then it didn't make sense. Now it's starting to. I have so much of my life that I want to share with you. People, friends of mine, asking me advice on traveling, on fashion, and I really think I have a lot of first-hand experience that I can share on a YouTube channel for you guys to all watch. So it is a pleasure, and I can't wait to tell you a little bit more about me. So my name is Lucia. I am 23 years old. I was born in Toronto, Canada, raised by the most amazing Italian family, who was very focused, like very creative focused. So growing up, I was always doing art, creating, making. I loved sewing when I was a little girl. And I think that's directly because of my grandmother. She was working in a bridal boutique with her sisters. And I think I just loved that my family was always like interested in fashion. I was the first daughter. I was like the first, actually like, first human. No, I was the first like granddaughter in my family. First anything, first being. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, I was born first, and then I have a bunch of younger cousins. So what that means is I was named after my grandmother. It's a very Italian tradition, I guess. It's an Italian tradition to be named after your grandparents, or middle name after your grandparents. But anyway, I was named after my grandmother, my dad's mom, who was very fashion focused and would love to dress me up in like dresses and everything. We would always play dress up. So I was very influenced by fashion from the beginning of my life, like my whole life. I think that's like, it's not why I chose fashion, but it's just, it was so natural to me. When I was starting high school, I was like getting more serious, I was more interested in arts, so I was drawing a lot, I was sketching a lot, painting a lot, but I never really had like a technical background in art. In grade 11, I started to go to an art school. So it was a fashion and arts focused design school, extracurricular out of high school. And that is where I learned how to sew, like professionally, technically, learned how to sew, learned how to draw, learned how to create fashion croquis and fashion illustrations, and basically was there to build my portfolio to attend Ryerson University's fashion design program. For those of you who don't know this program, it's quite tough to get into. Very proud. I was part of the first round of acceptances. So I think because I was so focused on building my portfolio and making sure I had the best chance of getting in, I was very, very dedicated to my work, my sewing, my art, my grades in high school. So that was really like all I did at that point in grade 11 and 12. Got into Ryerson. I attended the fashion design program, and it was an amazing experience. It was a 4-year program, but I did it in 5 years. Just for like my own choice, really. It's not like I wanted to be behind a year, but I guess I just really wanted to focus on each course, whereas I felt when, in comparison to my friends who were really kind of just in school to like be studying and not really like grasping what they were learning, I felt like me doing my program in 5 years really helped me kind of understand like what career path I wanted to take after graduating. So I went to Ryerson University. In my 3rd year, I took an exchange semester, a semester of exchange at the Amsterdam Fashion Institute. So I was there for 7 months, and it was a whirlwind experience. It was very amazing. It was also very difficult. Like there was, of course, hard times, and I'm hoping to share all of these things with you in more detail in like separate videos. But that was really an amazing experience because I really got to learn a different way of education, and like it's so hard, you can't even compare it because it's like apples and flowers. Like Ryerson is such a technical school compared to Amsterdam Amphi, which was such a design focused school. So I really am so appreciative that I got to experience kind of both ways of teaching, both methods of learning and studying fashion design. And I think it was like imperative to get me to where I am right now. I graduated from Ryerson this April 2019, and I made my graduate fashion collection. It was a women's wear evening wear collection, which I will definitely be showing you more in another video. And it was truly like everything I wished it could be. I worked so hard the whole year, preparing it and researching and being inspired, developing my looks, and then developing my craft too of haute couture sewing, alta moda sewing, basically just like very, very precise hand sewing, as well as machine sewing. And yeah, so I graduated in April. I had my fashion show and everything. The Mass Exodus fashion show, which is an amazing experience. And in August 7th, 2019, I moved to Italy, which is where I am right now. I am currently living in Milan, and it's an amazing experience. I am very, very happy right now. I am currently looking for a fashion job in the fashion industry, sewing, design, but pretty much everything. I do have an Italian citizenship, which makes things so much easier. I'll definitely be sharing that in a future video as well. But yeah, I live in Milan right now. It's amazing. It's hard because I miss home for sure. I miss my family and friends a lot. But I wanted to make these videos, this YouTube channel, to annoy my family and friends, of course. I'm not that far. No, but jokes. Like basically just to have an outlet of self-expression while I'm abroad. I guess it does get lonely sometimes, like for sure, because you're living in a new place and different language, and it's not as easy as everyone would think. So more videos on that to come for sure. And yeah, I just want to give kind of like a realistic perception of like life abroad, life for a young girl, life for anyone trying to make it in the fashion industry, because that's a whole other ball game for sure. And just kind of give you my experiences and my perspective on everything. So I will definitely be sharing all of that with you guys, and I'm so excited. I really hope you enjoy, and of course if there's anything you specifically want to see from me, of course, like leave a comment, let me know. I often have a lot of questions in my DM, whatever, asking me for advice, fashion advice, of course, and travel advice. So my videos are going to be more focused on that because that is like a direct thing that people want to hear from me. I will be sharing my travel experiences with you guys in a few videos because I've been to quite a few places. I am so lucky. And fashion looks. It is October, so fall is here and we need to get those looks together. So I'll be helping you guys out with that. And I'm so excited. So I just wanted to make this little intro video so you guys can kind of get to know me a bit before I start making more videos. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you like it and subscribe and let me know how I'm doing. And thanks so much. Okay, and I know I just said like I'm a fashion student, whatever, I'm a fashion designer and I'm wearing this, I know. But I am going for coffee, date, whatever with my friend later tonight and we're just gonna chill. So this is actually a vintage Diadora track jacket with a matching pant that I don't have here in Italy. My sister has it. And it was my dad's and it was from the 90s. And another video that's gonna come up, sustainable fashion, something that we all need to think about. But anyway, yeah. Reusing a great vintage jacket. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, thanks, guys.